Hey guys, welcome back to Life on Greenwood. I'm bringing you another installment of Ready, Set, Makeover, where I'm doing some quick thrifted makeovers or just makeovers in general for the house. And I want to share them with you. So maybe to encourage you or inspire you to take something and upcycle it and make it into something new. So if you're ready, let's go. Welcome back to Life on Greenwood. I'm doing another Ready, Set, Makeover, and it's a real quick one. You remember that I bought some bookshelves from Craigslist a little over a year ago. I keep talking about them. There was 4 of them. I broke them apart, made them into one in my dining room, 2 in my living room, and I just upcycled the corner one recently. Well, one of those bookshelves came with cabinet doors. The bottom was a cabinet, and I removed the doors. I didn't throw the doors away because I thought maybe I'll do something else with them, or maybe I'll want to put the doors back on the cabinet one day. So I kept them in the garage. I went out recently and I took those cabinet doors and I made them pretty. At least in my opinion, I made them pretty. But I want your opinion as well. So let me show you what I did with them. And then I'll show you where I placed them in my home. So these are the cabinet doors that came off the Craigslist cabinets that I bought over a year ago. As I said, I saved the doors and I knew I wanted to do something with them, and I just had this vision of doing something and hanging something on it, like maybe a wreath. So I just went out and grabbed those doors and started painting them. And at least I said, let me put a coat of white paint on them. Took all the hardware off, or hubby helped me take all the hardware off, and I just painted them using the same paint and primer that I used for my other projects. And this paint and primer is really good. I got it from Ace. I'll list it in the description box if I can remember. But it really goes on well. Once again, I think I did 3 coats. I think I did 3 coats for this. But really went on well. No problems whatsoever. Used the brush on all of this. At first I thought I was going to use a roller, but I ended up just using the brush on the entire project, and it really turned out well. I did get hubby to help me take off the hardware because, you know, as doors, they had the hinges were on there. I mean, like really stuck on there because these bookcases looked like they were so old. So we had to drill and pry and finally get the hardware off. But I was able to get that done and just started painting. Now it does have the 2 holes where the hardware, the hinges were, not the hinges, but the doorknobs were on there. And I thought about filling in those holes, but I decided, what the heck, you know, it just gives it character. So I left the holes where the doorknobs were. I just left them on there. It gives it character. But again, both of them painted well. The paint went on really nicely, and I gave it 3 coats to make it really a nice solid white. And again, if I want to put them back on a bookcase, I can. But I decided I think I'm going to hang something on this, and we installed the picture hanging kit on the back with the wire, and I had this wreath that I got from Goodwill, a couple of wreaths I got from Goodwill a while ago. And those wreaths, if you recognize them, they're from Target. They were brand new. And I used some burlap ribbon to hang these. The wreath already came with a hoop, a metal hoop to hang, to tie the string on with. So I just used that to tie the burlap ribbon on. And then I just taped it onto the back with some really heavy tape. So I can remove this tape ribbon and use any kind of ribbon that I want. So I decided to hang it in the dining room. I'm hanging these in the dining room, just removing what I have and hanging these in the dining room. And you can see how they look. And you tell me, what do you think? Let me know your opinions in the comments. Tell me, how do you think it turned out? How do you like the wreaths? I think those wreaths are so cute. Tell me how you like those wreaths. They're originally from Target, but I got them from Goodwill. for $6 each. I love those wreaths. So tell me what your opinion is of the wreaths and how you like where I'm hanging this in the dining room. So I'm really happy with the way they turned out. Oh my goodness. The wreaths were from Goodwill. I bought those last year, I think it was, at Goodwill, somewhere near Costco. You know the Goodwill I got it from the same store at the same time that I bought that $4 blouse. The $4 blouse that I sold for $121 that I always talk about, it was that Goodwill. It's not Goodwill I go to often, but they had they gotten their Target stuff in that day, and it was a bunch of these wreaths that they were reselling from Target for $6. It was a little expensive for me for a wreath, but they were brand new, still in box and all that. So I got 2 of them. I should have got more, but anyway, I got 2 of them, and they came in handy, and I'm so excited with the way they turned out. Oh my God, I'm so excited with this piece. Very quickly, just, decided I'm going to take these doors, these cabinet doors, paint them, throw that wreath on there, and see what they look like. Hung them in the back for some wire in the back to hang them on the wall, and they were good to go. So let me know how you like them in the comment box, and let me know if you would have done something differently with them. What else would you hang on these doors? I hung a wreath on them. Can you think of anything else you might hang on onto these cabinet doors? I thought the wreath was cute. Let me know if you could think of anything else you would hang on these doors to upcycle them. And I appreciate everybody's input, because it just keeps me going, and it always helps when we share this information within this community. It inspires everyone to do something that they didn't think they could do. So let me know your comments in the box about how you like the ones that I did with the wreath, and if you would do something different, and what that is. What would you do with those cabinet doors? How would you decorate them? So I appreciate you. I was thinking, besides the wreath, what else would I put there? You could probably hang a basket. You could probably hang a basket on that door, and have some flowers coming out of the basket. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that, and that wouldn't be too bad. I thought about, how about in the kitchen, if you wanted to hang some rolling pins in that basket or something. You might be able to do that, but that could get very heavy. That could get heavy. So I guess you want to watch that. But let me have your thoughts on some other ways that we could possibly decorate this. And stay tuned for another Ready, Set Makeover. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.